Steve, very well done today, and I think we deserve that at the end of the day, if you take the 90 minutes in total.
Yeah, it was one of those, Jim. It was scrappy in parts, but if you look first half, we had 3 good chances, and the telling one in the second half we've taken. I don't think Johnny's had a save to make, in all honesty, for 90 minutes. So that's testament to the back 5, the midfield 2, and the front 4 to stop them coming out. So very pleased with the win, and in my eyes, deserved win.
Definitely. Just talking about the goal, I mean, a magnificent through ball from Tom Beer, wasn't it, to set that up? And that's what the guy can do. And to be perfectly honest, I thought that was about the only way we were going to get through. A moment of magic to actually carve open that Hornchurch defence, who actually played very well, I thought. Yeah,
they were solid. They were resolute. But we kept harping on that they played a narrow midfield, and our idea was to get our 2v1s with a fullback stepping in and then getting at their fullback. And one bit of brilliance, like you say, from Tom Beer, as Barry said before the game, it might take 80 minutes before we score, but stick with it, stick with what we're trying to do. Don't panic and don't start smashing it long, because 1 goal's as good as 3 goals. You know, let's get it right, it's still 3 points.
At this stage of the season,
yeah,
definitely.
And as I've just had an interview there, we had 3 good chances in the first half. We win 4-0, we're world beaters. We win 1-0, it's a scrappy win. But it's still 3 points. So let's look at it in real time. 3 points keeps us in the playoffs.
I thought our defence was very, very good again today. I mean, what is it now? 3 successive clean sheets, I think.
4 out of 5.
Yeah,
4 out of 5.
Which I think is testament to how good they are playing at the moment. Their form is really appears to be excellent. I can't really remember, you say Johnny didn't have to save to make, I can't really remember a really clear-cut chance that Hornchurch had, to be perfectly honest.
But it starts from the front, Jim. The front 2, if they don't work as hard as they do, and they are going to get out at times, and the midfield type don't work as hard as they do. Sometimes they were against 4 in there today, and we allowed that because we wanted to get out wide to our wide players and cause them problems. Didn't happen as much in the second half, but the front 2 working as hard as they do helps the rest of the team. And like you say, the defence has stood up solid yet again, and brilliant, absolutely superb.
And yet again, in the second half, I thought Hornchurch did start to get some momentum in midfield, but again, never really got to that situation where they were hurting us.
No, but like I said, if I'm going to play 2 against 4 at times, or 2 against 3, they are going to have a period of play where they're going to hurt us. Then you've got to realise that you don't sell yourself at the back and let them cut you open, which today they didn't. And that's a testament to the midfield. You know, I'm asking them to do an awful lot of work, but it allows us, for our wide players, that are then going to be creators, and our fullbacks to help them out as well. And all in all, I thought from 1 to 11, and even the subs that come on, were massive today. Reedy's been off ill on antibiotics all week with a chest infection. I didn't even want to bring him on. I just thought, get him on for 20 minutes, see what he can do. Because I've been in that situation before, and on a windy, cold day like that, it could affect you even more. So he done well when he come on. Tom Derry done well. You know, like you said, that moment of quality. We've been working on stuff in training, and I'm not saying it now, we have, about getting balls wide and getting crosses in. And like we do all sessions. And great ball from Joe. Tom Derry's died to get in that 6-yard box in the back of the net. So, deserved win on my part, I believe. And very pleased with it, because it's another 3 points and it keeps us in the mix.
Nice to have 3 strikers, isn't it? You said that last week, I know, but again, it emphasised the fact, doesn't it, that you were able to bring, well, just about able to bring Alex on. I know.
Yeah, well, what you'll get, Jim, you'll get people saying, yeah, you got 3 strikers without scoring. That's 1 goal in so many games. But they will start scoring, and as long as we get 3 points today and we get ourselves in the playoffs, if they start scoring 2s, 3s, 4s, then I'll be even happier. But as long as we're getting the victories, that's all that matters to me at the moment. As I said to the boys before the game, don't be frightened to lose, because you go out with a fear factor you're going to lose the game, regardless who you're playing, top of the league or bottom of the league. Your mind's not going to be focused on doing exactly what you're asked to do, because you don't want to make a mistake, and that's a fear factor. So you can't be frightened to lose games of football, because it's going to happen. What you've got to do is go out and do the game plan that the coaching staff and managers have asked you to do to the best of your ability, and then whatever happens at 5 o'clock happens at 5 o'clock. And today it worked, and we got the 3 points.
And you said last week, I think the strikers will come good. Well, one of them scored the winning goal today, didn't they?
Yep, I thought Chin worked ever so hard. had the chance in the first half, another day it goes in. And I keep saying that on another day it goes in. Today it didn't matter. It didn't matter, you know, because Tom Derry's popped up with a winner. So we've won the game, and that's all I'm pleased about. If I can win another 7 or 8 games 1-0, we're in the playoffs.
We'll be pleased.
Well, it doesn't matter, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's one of those. At this stage of the season, it's not for the purists to watch and think it's going to be lovely free-flowing football. Because there are nerves out there. There are nerves of players, who are part-time players by the way, that want to do their best for me, for the staff, for the club, for the supporters, for everybody involved. And it's not going to be nice at times. You know, the last couple of games, we have gone longer. Pitches dictated that. But we've got 2 great results away from home. And I said last week to you that if we got a result today, makes it even sweeter. And that's exactly what's happened. So we've got 2 good results away from home. We've got a great result today. And then we move on to next week.
I've got to obviously ask you about Tom Parkinson.
Yeah.
You probably don't know too much at the moment, I guess.
No, I don't. He heard something go, a pop or a crack or something, which is a shame, you know, because he's been through a hell of a time with injury, and then he's come back strong, and he's a massive part of our team and our squad. He's gone to the hospital now, so we won't know more till X-rays, and Melvin will get updated later, and so will I. But it's a shame. It's a massive shame. That does put a damper on today in terms of the 3 points. But he won't be sitting there worrying about himself. He'll just be happy that the boys have got the 3 points. That's what Tom Parkinson's like, and that's why he's the captain.
Definitely, definitely. Well done today, Steve. A great result.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Tense finish to that game, but it doesn't matter what minute you score, does it?
No. Baz said to us before the game. He said, even if you get into the 70th, the 80th, just stay patient. Keep to the game plan. A goal will come. And it come in the 85th, I think. Yeah. Yeah, it come. Yeah. So yeah.
It feels nice, and is it a relief to you, bearing in mind it's been 3 games since you scored, is it?
Yeah, on the back of 2 draws, 2 hard away fixtures, a hard away fixture away at Lewis. I think we really needed the win today. With teams not far behind us, 3 points or 4 points, whatever it is. We've still 8 games to go, so it was vital that we got the win today.
What type of game was it? I sensed Hornchurch came for a point, and I think they defended very well, and they must be disappointed they didn't get it.
Yeah, whether they come for a point, I don't know. Hornchurch are always a big, strong, tough group of boys. Obviously the 2 up front, 2 big, strong boys, good in the air. They're fixed in what they do, and they're good at it. We tried to stop them playing as much as we could. Tried to stop their supply into the front as much as we could. I thought we done well. Missed a few chances. I feel like we could have been 2 or 3 up. But that's how it goes, isn't it?
But you and Sonny kept them quiet.
Yeah, we done our best. Formed a good partnership with Sonny. But yeah.
5 minutes from the end, the goal. Were you getting tense? Were you sensing it was going to be another 0-0?
Yeah, it was creeping in, thinking, are we going to get it? We knew that there was going to be more than 3 or 4 added on with Parky's injury. So we had to keep plugging away. We had to not change the game plan, not just start launching it and hoping, trying to get it in the wide areas because they was playing a diamond, trying to exploit them in the wide areas. But I thought we done well. Should have took maybe a chance or 2 in the first half, but he made up for it with a goal.
4 games, that's the first 4 against teams towards the bottom of the table. How important is it that we make the most of those? Because they're not going to be as easy as they look, are they?
Like a player's mindset can be, it's going to be an easy game. There ain't an easy game in this league. You can't just turn up against Hornchurch and think it's going to be an easy game because they'll just bully you, throw you everywhere and beat you. So you've got to just approach every single game, whether you're playing first or 22nd. But I thought we done well today.
Now, but you getting a lot more involved in the set pieces with the long throws, taking the corners as well. That wasn't something we were doing early part of the season.
No,
what did that all come about?
No, it wasn't. I think it's probably because I'm the only left-footed person in the team. To be totally honest with you, you don't normally see a centre half taking corners, no. But yeah, the gaffer wants me on them every now and then, not every time. He wants me in the box trying to score, but yeah, it's there if we need it. Just switch things up, I think.
And the long throws as well. Which,
the long throws,
today,
probably the shortest long throw you've ever seen. But
that's effective then.
Yeah, we give it a go once today, and with Parky going off, we're kind of just aiming for one person. They had a few big boys, so it weren't really going to work.
And presumably is coming up in the manager's interview as well. But how is Parky?
I think he apparently had a little twist or a pop in his ankle, so I think he's swollen a bit, so he's gone for an X-ray. But fingers crossed he's all right. Back with us.
It'll be a big loss if that's if
it will be, yeah, losing your captain. But fingers crossed he's all right.
All right. Well, good luck next week. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Well done, Arthur. Brilliant.
Well done.